Hi and welcome to Taking Off. As always, please subscribe if you like this new aviation channel. In this episode, I go on my first commercial license training flight with instructor Tamar Griffin in the Cessna Centurion 210. We do power off and power on stalls, which are a staple of the private pilot course, but now we add the accelerated stall. After meeting Tamara and talking about some of the things we were going to do, we took off and headed to the playground west of Dallas-Fort Worth Bravo. We did our clearing turns and then got to business.
Set me up for the dirtiest slow flight.
Dirty slow flight. Okay, 4,500. So we're going to start to come back a little bit. I am within gear speed. So I'm going to drop my gear to slow me down, otherwise known as speed brakes in the 210. Okay, I got a green light. I've got one over here in my mirror.
I got one in.
You got two, actually.
Yeah, see that nose?
You got the mirror.
Yeah.
Okay, we're starting to slow down. We're going to go 10 degrees flaps. By the way, 72, bottom of the green.
Okay.
For clean stall speed. Okay. Alright, going full flaps.
So it's going to be similar to my Aztec.
Really?
Yeah, for the accelerated stall.
Okay, so we're coming in here. We're at...
So the other thing I always think about is slow flight is a lot like setting up for landing.
Ah, okay.
So, you know, what would you know, would you have all this out?
Yeah. We'd have our gumps check done.
Yeah, gas, undercarriage, mixture prep, speed, or whatever works.
Losing a little altitude again, so I'm going to come in a little bit. Okay, we are full. We're getting close to that stall speed.
Yeah, right at that edge. Sometimes I tell them to bump the horn once, then you know you're at the slow, and then you just speed it up just slightly above that.
Okay.
That meets that new slow speed standard.
Okay.
That way you know exactly where that stall beat in this particular spot is.
Okay, we're 58. Don't hear the horn yet.
Nice, smooth, pretty day, so she's probably going to perform a little better than usual.
Yeah.
Which is good.
55, still no horn. About to bust our altitude though, so I'm going to give it a little gas. Give it a little more.
There it is.
All right,
So about 5 knots above that, and they're in that ACS version of slow flight.
Okay.
And let's maneuver northbound while we're in slow flight.
Okay, I'm just trying to make sure I'm not busting my altitude. Okay, northbound slow flight.
Always checking for traffic. People like me don't have ADSB.
Yeah. Okay, and here is north.
Okay, from here, let's do the power off stall.
Okay, we're going to power off stall.
So we're just going to go up to the first indication so we get good solid horn.
Good solid
and then
horn.
just do the recovery.
Okay.
Clean her up.
Go up to solid to horn and clean her up. no positive rate of climb yet, so we're gonna.
I just say keep it on the horizon until you know you've got a good.
Now I got clean rated climb.
You just level out. Okay, clean it up for takeoff. Everything's clean, so now we want to slow it back down to that rotation speed.
Okay.
That way we can set up for the power on stall.
Okay.
We've already kind of cleared the area, so we slow it down and.
Okay. Slow it down to rotation.
Yeah. Doesn't like that.
Yeah, we're gonna get gear horn.
You're gonna get gear horn. I do it in the Aztec all the time.
Yeah.
And you're there, you're gonna probably power it up to about your 20-ish, you know, not full power, and then raise the nose until we get that first indication of the stall again.
Okay. We normally go 36.5 on the takeoff. You want me at what for my manifold?
What do you mean?
You were saying 20, but we really are up here
yeah,
for takeoff.
That's your full power.
Right.
Because you're high performance, you don't really have to do full power. Otherwise, we'd be just climbing for the stars trying to get
Right.
it stalled.
So where do you want me to go to?
Probably about 20, 25, you know, just part of the power, and then
All right.
pretty much
like
ease
this.
the nose up like you're just over controlling this, get her slowed down into the first indication of the stall.
Okay.
Most of these airplanes will just keep going for the moon,
All right.
you know, so you gotta over rotate, so to speak.
Okay. Like this.
So you get right at that horn, then drop the nose and finish the recovery. There, oh, that's the other one. There it is. Push the nose over, and then you can finish adding power as you normally would.
Okay. And there's
Clean her up.
Okay.
Okay. Now let's power it back, and I want to slow her down to about, let's say about 110. I'm going to be kind of guessing, because your stall speed in this accelerated stall is probably going to be closer to about 93 to 95.
Okay.
And then we're only going to power it up a little ways, probably like you're going to do a really bad steep turn,
Okay.
but at a slower power setting where you wouldn't gain that much speed, and then we're just going to put it in that 45-degree bank and start yanking back to keep her from losing altitude. First sign of the horn, huh?
And I'm clean.
You're clean.
Okay.
And then as soon as you hear that horn, you just roll the wings level and power it up out of the stall.
Okay. So here we are at 101.
Okay, right about there. Roll it in steep.
Okay,
Nice
clear
and
left.
steep. Yep.
Oh,
And
nice and steep. Like
not 45.
Okay.
And then pull back like you don't want her to sink.
Ah, okay.
Pull hard.
Okay.
You know, trying to get her to slow down. Keep that rudder.
Yeah. Went the wrong way on that.
Yep.
Okay.
Pull a little harder. You got to get down to, there it is.
Wings
Boom.
level.
So I could probably go a little slower in your case,
Okay.
as opposed to the 72. So that was kind of a guesstimate, because a lot of times you don't even need to be a full 360, but Cessnas are rather stubborn about stalling.
Okay.
And then it's like, okay, yeah, you'd power up, no, okay, you're out of the stall.
All right, so we'll go a little slower, and we'll go to the right this time. Okay. So let me get a little slower. Altitude okay at 40?
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Okay, here we are.
Just kind of like,
So I'm going to go into our turn.
yeah,
45
nice and
degrees.
steep, grab that 45, 50, pull back like you don't want her to sink. As soon as you hear the horn, recover. Pull, pull, pull. Keep her coordinated. She's just stubborn about slowing down. There it is.
Wings level and accelerate.
And then I could see that even happening in probably a photo shoot where you're trying to circle something, and then you get to focusing outside.
And you don't think about where you're at.
And then you get uncoordinated a little bit too.
Yeah, this is
the uncoordinated is what's going to get you.
Okay.
You know, that's the killer one. If you're coordinated, you're probably going to recover this.
Okay, so I guess we could do one more to the left while I'm
Okay,
doing
they're
this.
fine.
So I'm going to slow it down. Nice smooth air today. Better in the afternoon.
And that also means she's performing way better.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying, you know, we use it right at that 100. You shouldn't have to wait terribly long, as long as you get her nice and steep in that 45, 50, and just yank back like you don't want her to sink. Boom. See how quickly that will happen?
Yeah.
That, you know. I teach them in the Aztec to roll out level before they actually power in.
Okay.
But that's only because of the asymmetrical thrust that could happen.
So should I be doing that?
You can you can add the power at the same time, but the idea is to get it out of the stall, you need to roll wings level, power it up, and recover.
So
True.
Right, yeah.
You know, so in your case, it doesn't have to necessarily be separate, but sometimes what's going to save your life first? Wings level.
Okay.
It'll keep you from being Teterboro.
Right.
That Lear, if you saw that. It was an accelerated stall where they went into the ground. If they'd rolled the wings out, they probably, well, they might have hit a building, but they probably could have still recovered. Because the airplane would have want to climb, too.
Okay.
When you go wings level.
All right, I'll do one more to the right.
Okay. They're kind of fun once you get them.
Yeah, this one I'm not worried about. Okay, so here we are, nice and slow. We go roll into to a 45, keep it coordinated, and then pull way back. Keep that 45, coordinate again. There we go.
There you go.
Okay. Alrighty. Traffic around. I'm going to go ahead. Let me do one more just because I want to get away from bridge.
No problem.
So here we go. Roll into our 45.
And yanker back. Look at that. Get to be kind of fun.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
Those high-wing Cessnas do not like to stall, which is great. On future episodes, we'll cover some of the other commercial pilot maneuvers that I'm going to be going through, like lazy 8s, turns on pylons, and the power-off 180s. And don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.